Good morning. I was reading in Genesis chapter 25 this weekend, and in verse 21, it says, "And Isaac prayed to the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord granted his request, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived." There's so much happening in that one little verse. Because what that verse doesn't really talk about very much is that there would be 20 years of waiting. Isaac was 40 when Rebekah became his wife. And I guess there was probably a little bit of time where maybe they weren't really worried about it. But then she doesn't have a child. She doesn't have a child. She doesn't have a child. And it is going to be, Isaac will be 60 when his sons Jacob and Esau are born. So for 20 years, they're waiting on the Lord to answer this request. But chapter 25, verse 21, it just sounds like it was no big deal. Like Isaac prayed, the Lord granted his request, boom, she has a baby. But it didn't happen that fast. There was 20 years of persevering in prayer, 20 years of waiting, probably 20 years of sitting across the dinner table wondering, is it ever going to happen for us? 20 years of remembering that the Lord had made Abraham a promise and that the Lord was going to multiply his offspring, and wondering, what happens if I never have a child? 20 years of probably a significant amount of tears, 20 years of waiting. And the Lord granted Isaac's request. What is it that you are waiting on the Lord to do? I just want to encourage you today to persevere in prayer, because the Lord very well has granted your request, and you just haven't seen the fruit of that yet. But it's coming. The Lord is always faithful to do what he says he will do. Wait on the Lord and persevere in prayer. The answer's on its way.